Hallie, one of your guys' student pastors, and I'm so excited that you guys are joining us as we dive into week 3 of our series, Tribe Vibes. It's been so much fun the past few weeks talking about the importance of friendships and sort of the heart behind tribes this year. Today, I especially want to focus on a verse from Proverbs 27:17, and it says, "Iron sharpens iron, so as a friend sharpens a friend." And the main idea behind this is really that the role of friends is to make each other better. We're supposed to challenge our friends and make them better, and they're supposed to do the same for us. And I wonder, do any of you guys know people who are such good hype men that they can make you believe that you are just the best at something that you, quite honestly, might be very average at? I remember when I was in high school, I have never been much of an athletic person, really, I've never been much of an athlete at all. But all of my friends were really good athletes, so they were all involved in sports and stuff. So when I was in high school, I wanted to hang out with them and spend time with them and be involved in the sports teams, but I didn't think I was good enough, I didn't want to play. So I decided to be the manager of the basketball team, which, let me tell you, the manager is the best part of the team because it's so much fun. You get to do all the fun stuff without having to do all the running, if you know what I mean. But let me tell you, the girls on the basketball team made me feel like I was the most valuable member of the team. And I never even made any points, never scored any baskets for the team, but they hyped me up so much that I felt like they really could not have a basketball game without me. If I was gonna be sick or something, we would have to cancel the game. They would always hype me up and be like, "Oh my gosh, Hallie, you are just the best manager. You always have exactly what we need." And so I started to sort of live up to the challenge of being the best manager that I could be. So much so that when they told me that I always had everything that they needed, I started taking a backpack with me and packing everything I thought they might need. So I would always keep a bunch of towels for when they got sweaty, during the game. I'd bring an extra water bottle in case someone forgot theirs. It even got to the point where I would carry an extra razor in my backpack in case one of the girls forgot to shave their armpits in their sleeveless jersey. And I really believe that I was the best manager ever and that I was so important to the team just because my friends on the team were so good at encouraging me and making me feel like what I was doing was important. And I just think that this is the heart behind the verse, "Iron sharpens iron." We are called to challenge our friends and to encourage them to be the best that they really can be. And because we know them and we love them, we are in a position where we can challenge and call them up to something that we see in them, but they might not even see in themselves yet. So I don't know if you guys know much about the element iron, but I was doing some research and it's actually really interesting. So I want to share some facts with you. First of all, iron is the least expensive and most abundant metal. Second of all, iron is necessary to all living organisms. And finally, pure iron, so iron by itself in its raw, pure form, is actually really soft. It doesn't harden up and get its strength until it's combined with other elements. Now, doesn't that sound a lot like the friendships we've been talking about the past few weeks? Iron is inexpensive and not hard to find. Great friends are probably right around you. All you have to do is go out of your way to find them. Iron is necessary to all living organisms. In week 1 of this series, we talked about how we are made for relationships. We are not meant to do life alone. And finally, iron by itself is actually really soft, but it gains its strength from being combined with other elements. Now, I want to share this verse with you from Ecclesiastes 4 verses 9 through 12. It says, "Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Likewise, two people lying close together can keep each other warm, but how can one be warm alone? A person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer." 3 are even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. It says it right there in the Bible. We are stronger when we are in community. So the idea behind this whole series is that when we're in relationship with one another, when we choose into being a part of this tribe family, we also choose into the responsibility of making each other better. And so today I just want to share a few really practical ways to do this. Okay, so if you're taking notes, I want you to write these 5 commitments down so you can talk about them later in tribes. Number 1, I will believe the best. What if we stopped believing that everything we heard about each other was true? And what if we started, because we really have invested in these friendships and we really know and love these people, we can believe the best about them. Number 2, when other people assume the worst about you, I will come to your defense. Now, do any of you have protective siblings? I have a younger brother. He's 3 years younger than me, but much bigger and stronger than me. And he's always sort of acted like a protective older brother would. And I knew that anytime someone hurt me or threatened to hurt me, or quite honestly even thought about threatening to hurt me, my brother was going to protect me. And he would do whatever it takes to make sure that the other person knew that they probably shouldn't mess with me. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to quite those extremes with your tribe members, but what if being a part of a tribe and being a part of a family means defending those in your tribe publicly? When someone else is talking bad about someone in your tribe, what if you stand up for them and you say, I'm not going to tolerate gossip. Like, this is my friend and I believe the best about them, and I don't want you to talk about them that way. Number 3, I will handle problems with you directly. Now, in this series, we've talked about how relationships are hard work. And chances are there's going to be issues that come up in friendships. But what if, again, we don't tolerate gossip? We don't go talk to other people about something that someone did. What if we just go to them directly and say, hey, here's what happened. Like, can you explain this to me? And then we can just handle the problem and we can move on, and our friendship is going to be stronger and we are going to be better because of it. Number 4, when I don't think I'll be able to keep a promise, I'll let you know ahead of time. If you're not going to be able to do what you said you'd do, just let the other person know. It really is a simple thing that is going to go a long way in maintaining friendships. And finally, number 5, when you come to me about problems I have created, I will tell you the truth. The truth is, confrontation is hard. Many of us don't like to be confronted about issues that we've created in a relationship, and our tendency is to be defensive about it when we react. But what if we just were honest with our friends and said, yeah, this happened? Because in order to get better, we have to understand that our friends are coming to us about those things from a place of love because they want us to get better. So what if we can just accept that with grace and allow them to make us better because of that and move on? So tonight in your tribes, I want you to spend some time talking about these commitments, or maybe there are other things in your tribe that you want to have as a part of your family to help challenge each other and to sharpen each other as friends and make each other better followers of Jesus, and to help each other love God and love others better. What would that look like in your tribe? Your challenge for this week is, as a group, think of really practical ways that you can love each other better and challenge each other to do these things better. Have a great rest of your time in tribes. We are praying for you guys, and we just can't wait to see the ways that you guys grow in unity within your tribe. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your night. It's fun. I have scoliosis.